evolution attempts to tell us where we came from and what we are. And from that we determine what we're worth and where we're going. If evolution is true, we're just mutated animals that came from pond scum, that came from exploding stars, that came from nowhere. And so what are we? We're mutated animals. What are we worth? Well, not a whole lot. And where are we going? Well, nowhere. You live, you die, that's it. And what we need to understand is the creationist and the evolutionist, they got the same evidence. We got the same rock layers, the same radiometric dating, the same starlight. This fossil, it's how we interpret it that matters. And what you believe determines what you see. If you believe in evolution, you're going to look at a fossil and think of millions of years. But if you believe the Bible, you're going to look at a fossil and you're going to think of a flood. And this fossil, by the way, is a fossil clam in the closed position. And for that to happen, it has to be buried alive. When clams die, they open up. But this way, when they had to be, and you find clams in the closed position all over the world. And so our beliefs have consequences, and if we misinterpret the evidence, we're going to have a wrong perspective of the past, we're going to have a wrong perception of the present, and a wrong focus for the future. And that could be devastating for everybody. If you can get people to ignore God and just do what they want and have chaos, do what you want, well, now you're going to need a bigger government to make peace. And the Bible does talk about a one world government. It talks about a one world currency, a one world religion. And if you can get rid of the family unit, that's ultimately what I think this is. Ultimately it's satanic, but what I think they're trying to do is destroy the family unit, because that's the strength of a society. And you can't control people like you want if they're strong in their family. But if you can dissolve the family and make them do what they want and what you want, and it's just, I look at it as a way of controlling people. If there's a creator, we get our, the Declaration of Independence. We're endowed by our creator with certain inalienable rights, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. They come from God, they don't come from the government. But our government schools are teaching in the science class that there is no God. So therefore there's no God-given rights, and so the Almighty is the government. So that's something that we really have to be aware of, and we really need to educate the next generation. Because if the government can give you everything you need, they can take everything you got. It's not science versus religion. It's science based on one view of history that doesn't acknowledge God versus science based on another view of history that does acknowledge God. They're both belief systems. And to think about something, you need to see both sides. But if you only see one side, you're not being educated, you're being indoctrinated.